Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Lunar Goddess Tarot, and we are checking into the energies of the divine counterpart connections, divine masculine, divine feminine, the twin flame dynamic. We're going to be looking into the Magic of You Oracle, which is really like your hidden depths, your shadows, the shadow work that's being transformational the shadow work that's transforming the connections. And also the Light Seers deck. I like to balance out the shadow with the light. And then one of you lovely souls gifted me with the Oracle of the Seven Energies. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was anonymous. But whoever this was, thank you so much. I've wanted this Oracle deck for quite a while since it came out. So I'm so excited to use this. And for those of you who did not watch the video from yesterday, June 19th, we have a 6-month transformational coaching program, Kelly and myself. Kelly is an incredible divine feminine. She's a moderator of the channel, and we've put together a 6-month coaching program that will begin August 9th, the week of August 9th. That's about 3 weeks from now. And we are in the process of collecting emails, collecting information, and we will be limiting the number of students that we have in this coaching program so that we can give you guys an intimate experience and the most transformational experience that you could ask for. If you've been watching my videos for the past several weeks, or if you're new to the channel, have a look at the past 2 weeks of videos, because what you'll find is I'm talking a lot about the Venus and Mars energies, and they're very, very, very potent and powerful, and they're playing a huge role as to why we decided to offer this coaching program at this point in time. There's a very specific reason. So watch those videos, guys. If you are interested, there's an email below. It's not my regular email. It will say 6-month transformational coaching program. Please email that email, because that's where we're going to be collecting the emails, and then we'll be sending out information, and I'll be launching a website here hopefully in the next week or so. And so you guys are going to be able to sign up with a lot more ease. We'll have payment plans for you as well, and we're just super excited to be offering this to you. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you for your interest in my readings. Thank you for your interest and support on the channel. Thank you for your interest in private readings, as well as our new coaching program. It's a live coaching program, by the way, guys. There's going to be 3 live calls per month. We give a week off for us and for you guys to really allow the energies and the information to integrate into your system and into your psyche, into your soul. And we will be joining you guys. There's so much more than just the live calls. There's worksheets, there's affirmational work that we're going to teach you how to do. We're going to be teaching you guys how to magnetize your counterpart to you, but just more than that, how to become abundant, how to become magnetic to everything that you desire, and how to survive, or how to thrive on this journey minus the stress, minus the longing and the fear. And we want to get you guys into a place where you're completely empowered on your own. And from that empowered place, you will be able to draw on anything that you desire, including your counterpart. So take a look at that, guys. Go ahead and sign up. Send an email, please. It's twinflamecoaching@gmail.com. You'll see the email below. And send an email to that link, and we will get you on the list. All right, let's get started with today's reading, because I just have a few minutes today. So we're going to start with this lovely new deck, the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed. She's the author of many, many decks. You'll probably recognize her name. And I'd like to look into the energies first of the divine feminine. So divine feminine. What is a divine feminine? What energies is a divine feminine currently working with as she allows her counterpart, notice how I said allows her counterpart, steps back, gives him space or her space, and allows her divine masculine to go through this dark night of the soul. A lot of you may be feeling spacey, like a space cadet, floaty. It's a lot of crown chakra upgrades that we're receiving at this time, and it can feel really, really intense. So just be kind to yourselves, flush it out, drink a lot of water, take a salt bath, go in the ocean if you can, meditate, ground. All right, feminines, the overarching energy is a higher view, a higher perspective. We have the owl here, wisdom and insight. Yes, this is all about feminines taking a step back and realizing that taking a step back is actually good it's for the good of the connection. It's for the betterment of both you, your counterpart, and the connection. So feminines, those of you who this resonates with, you've likely been on this journey for a while. And if you're new to the journey, don't worry, because everything that you hear will give you tips and insights to speed up your journey. And what I mean by that is you can learn from those of us who are first wavers, who have been on this journey for a while, who have, I don't want to say made the mistakes, because there are no mistakes on this journey or in life, but who have fumbled, who have fallen, and who have learned how to get back up, who have learned how to shorten the course, so to speak, right? The obstacle course. So this is beneficial for anyone and everyone, no matter what stage of the journey you're on. Now, a higher perspective. Feminines understand that, like I've been talking about, even if it seems like you're diverging paths with your counterpart, this is actually exactly what needs to happen at this time in order for your counterpart to do the healing work that he or she needs to do. The masculines are healing from addictions. The masculines are healing from, there's a lot of mother wounds that are playing out right now for the masculines. This has to do with their inner divine feminine. When they can come to terms with this inner divine feminine, they will be able to approach you in a more healthy way, feminines, in a less codependent way. Even if it doesn't seem like it in the 3D, your masculine is codependent. The masculine is codependent on the feminine energies. So feminine, you've stepped back. You're not allowing that codependency. You're not allowing that distortion. You're not allowing the destructive tendencies the masculine is currently in to affect your life. So you're loving them from a distance. You're sitting back and saying, I love you from afar. I love you from a distance, because that's what's best for you and for me. And if it means the masculine has to fall a couple times and figure out a way to get back up on their own, then the feminine's willing to do that. The feminine says, I'm willing to let you go temporarily so that we can come back together stronger and better than ever. Let's just take a look here, since this is a brand new deck. Letting go of judgment and assumptions. Non-attachment. Yeah, non-attachment. So there's no expectations anymore, feminine. The ability to remain unbiased. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life. Wouldn't your perspective change? From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You could let go of naming or blaming the obstacles in your way and instead easily discover a path to more beautiful and compelling vistas. You can wait before responding, be more graceful in your interactions, and see how everything is connected and every experience is a gift. The world is wide open for you today, feminine. All you have to do is move to higher ground, be mindful, and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance. That's really beautiful. So you're not in a reactive state, you're in a non-reactive state at this time, and this is bringing you all the gifts and all the abundance. Congratulations, feminine. Your masculine will get there. He will join you. Okay, so for the masculine energy, 2 cards popped right out. Beautiful uncaging, opening their heart, unlocking the key to their heart that only the feminine can do. Shining through. So this is the number 14, and oh, interesting, we have 41 and 14. So it's really the number 14 twice. So what they're showing me, the angels are showing me, is Valentine's Day 2022 is going to be very important for the twin flame connections. There's going to be a lot of, that's a couple weeks before we have the meetup of Venus and Mars again in the sign of Capricorn that I've been talking about. Again, watch my videos from the past 2 weeks and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The video I did yesterday tells you what I'm talking about, this specific meetup in Venus and Mars in Capricorn and why it's so important for the twin flames. And so I feel like the masculine is in this place where he's releasing himself from guilt. He's releasing himself from, he's taking accountability, because guilt can either make us feel accountable or it can make us feel absolutely terrible about ourselves. I feel like the masculines are moving to a place where it's making them accountable rather than feel terrible. It's like, okay, kind of like suck it up, buttercup, and do better. The masculines don't want to have to keep on apologizing to the feminines. They're tired of their own excuses. They're tired of their own bullshit. They're tired of their own darkness. They're ready to find the light. They're ready to see the light. And that's why we have shining through here. So their heart is starting to shine through, guys. They're going to be starting to lead from the heart space. There's a lot of transformational energy here for the masculines. A lot of transformational energy. And I do feel like you're going to be feeling this, even if you're not seeing this in the 3D, in the matrix. This talks about authentic communication, being authentically themselves. This is coming up over and over as the death and the rebirth energy of the Scorpion, of the Phoenix rising. No longer are they going to shrink themselves or make themselves small just to fit in. Like, they're not willing to do that anymore. They're like, look, if you meaning the world, meaning other people in their life, ex-partners, etc., if you can't accept me for who I am, then I'm just going to cut you out. Like, I don't have time for this anymore. So while the feminine's stepping back, she's allowing this higher perspective to pull through the connection. She's actually opening the door to the masculine's heart, because suddenly the masculine doesn't feel, right? What is the biggest fear of a masculine energy? That they'll be caged in or imprisoned. So the feminine's stepping back and saying, I love you, and my love tastes like freedom. And the masculine is realizing, wait, she's not caging me in. She's actually giving me my space. No woman on earth or no man on earth has ever done that for the masculine. It's a new feeling for the masculines, especially if you were the chaser feminine. You are not in the chaser energy. Your masculine is actually energetically chasing you. For the union energy, this is so incredible. We have a grand symphony. What does this tell us? We know that this is a never-ending symphony, a never-ending song. We know that there's a lot of bits and pieces that go together to make the whole, right? To build the whole picture. This is about the end of separation, guys. The end of separation, the appreciation, the inclusion energy, and this acceptance of unity consciousness. Feminine, when you can accept that you're not separate from your masculine, this is the reality that will show up in the 3D for you, is you'll realize I'm not separate, and the universe will show you that and prove you that. It's like a cosmic joke played on all of us that we think we're separate from nature. We think we're separate from beauty. We think we're separate from our counterpart. We're separate from love. And that's just simply not true. So the counterparts are both learning that at this time. There is a real desire for the counterparts to merge in the physical. This is why we're seeing this physical meetup. That's why I did the video yesterday on the physical meetup that is happening and will happen over the next 6 months. We kind of had a preview here in the month of July, and we will be seeing more activity towards the end of the year, January, February of next year. It's not that far away, guys. Keep living your life, keep blossoming, keep blooming, keep thriving, keep focusing on what's right in front of you. That's all you have to do. One foot in front of the other. Don't worry about the future. Don't lament about the past. Be in the here and the now. Be in the moment that you're given right now. 10 of Pentacles. Let the 10 of Pentacles be your everyday reality. This is like my favorite card in the deck. This is by far. Because the reason why the Pentacles are so powerful is because in order to have something physically manifest in physical form, you have to have first gone through the energy of the swords, the mind. You have to have conquered that. You have to have conquered your thoughts, your belief systems. You had to have conquered, right, some form of, or at least be attached to some form of spirituality, some belief system that allows you to believe in things that are bigger than yourself. And then you had to have had emotions about it, right? You had to have felt something about it. So all of this is what allows something to manifest in the physical form. So this isn't just material abundance, guys, the Pentacles. This is spiritual abundance, emotional abundance, mental abundance. It's about generosity. It's about giving to those less fortunate. It's about having the means to do so. I mean, this is it. This is everything. This is a fast-moving energy, by the way, guys. You're being asked right now by Spirit to prepare for this. You're being asked to prepare for this positive shift, prepare for this abundance that's coming into your connection. Expect success, expect it to arrive, expect happiness, joy, expect community, expect friendship, expect fun, expect joy. And remember that this is it's already yours. All you have to do is tap into it, guys. I mean, that's the beauty of this. All you have to do is tap into it. Ooh. Masculines, temperance, Ace of Wands. Working on balance, working on that inner union, guys. They are coming into inner union. That's what's going to bring forth this Ten of Pentacles, because the feminines in this first wave in particular are already in the inner union space. They're not longing. You may not even be desiring your counterpart at this time because you're too busy living your life. You're too busy with the facets of your life on an everyday basis. You're building your business. You're creating your wealth and your abundance. You're making sure that you are taking care of yourself first and foremost. And this is really, I don't want to say forcing the masculine, but you're gently coaxing them into a place where they're finding that they've neglected parts of themselves. They've neglected their heart. They've neglected their emotions. They've neglected their true desires and needs. They've tried to fill the void inside of themselves with other people, with jobs, with money, with travel, okay, with things, material possessions, and it hasn't worked. None of it has worked, in fact. It's left them feeling empty and lifeless, depressed, anxious. This is why the addictions have arisen in these connections. But the masculine he's got this, like, day and night is what Spirit is telling me. He's on fire for the feminine. He's on fire for this connection. He has ideas are coming to him literally like the speed of lightning. And what's happening is he's so connected to his inner world, his inner atmosphere, if you will, his inner environment, that he's starting to become a magnet for miracles on his own, a magnet for creativity, a magnet for creation, a magnet for illumination. And he's realizing how everything is connected, right? Grand Symphony. He's realizing that everything is connected, that nothing is actually separate, and that he's never actually separate from you. He's also realizing he has the powers, the distinct powers to manifest anything that he desires. So the Ace of Wands is like the spark of, it's the place where ideas begin. It's the spark. It's the illumination point. And from that place, a fire is set. It's like setting fire to his true desires. His heart space is connected here. Very much the heart space is connected. The third eye, the true seeing third eye, the drishti. And he's connected with universal consciousness. So his crown chakra, feminines, if you're receiving jaw pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, headaches, migraines, this is why your masculine is breaking through. He's having massive breakthroughs that are going to lead to communication in the physical. Interesting, guys, interesting. Guess who I got? The quickest moving knight in the deck. Right, he's got air on his side. The Knight of Swords. This is for the union energy. Knight of Swords. What does this tell us? He's not wasting any time. This is an assertive masculine. This is a decisive masculine, a fearless leader. That's the king energy. He knows what he wants. He's made his decision and he's going towards it. He's running towards it. He's also got, look, a bow and arrow. He's like, I'm going to hit my target. My target is my divine feminine. My target is the high priestess. Let's ask the cards. What is his target here? What is the masculine's target? To step out. Where did it go? Where did it go? Here we go. To step out of the Hanged Man energy. This is his target. Stepping out of this indecisiveness. This is from indecisiveness all the way into decisiveness. Being still, not doing anything, hanging out, running towards something, running towards your dreams, your desires, your goals. King of Cups. In this particular deck, it's a very romantic king. He's very at ease with himself. He's grounded in his emotions. His emotions haven't gotten the best of him. Like in other decks, you see, kind of feels like the king's emotions have gotten the best of him. But with this particular King of Cups, I've always just felt a sense of ease and a sense of peace. I felt like he is emotionally intelligent, not just emotionally aware, but emotionally intelligent. He knows how to handle his emotions. He doesn't go overboard. He doesn't let them get the best of him or run his life. He's very supportive and nurturing. He's a wise leader. He leads from the heart space. Yeah? There's a softness to this king. So how does he regulate his energies, guys? Right? The masculines were dealing with anger, agitation. Feminines are feeling this transmuting. He does this by regulating his emotional state, his emotions. He's mature, he's wise, and he has a practice. He has a practice, a meditative practice or a yoga practice or some sort of a practice, mindfulness, that allows him to come back home to himself. So this is a king that knows how to marry logic, the mind, with emotion, the heart. Yeah. He is a deep, deep lover. Masculines have a lot of love to give the feminines. They just don't know how. Okay. How is the masculine viewing the feminine? He wants to bring in divine justice to these connections. Okay, guys. Okay, the masculines, they're very aware of the betrayal. They're very aware. Five of Swords. They're aware that, like, they're feeling the loss of the connection and of the feminine right now, as the feminine is in this, again, this higher perspective. But this is what's going to grow them. This is what's going to entice them to bring in this divine justice to the connection, fairness, equality, balancing the scales, right? I always see this as like the wicked witch, and this is like the kind witch. I don't know, right? It's like duality, evil and good, dark and light. The masculine wants to resurrect the connection, and he's tired of feeling like he's lost you, feminine. Because this hasn't happened like once. This has happened several times. So I've got to run, guys, but I'll try to hop on later, and I'm just going to finish the reading here with, look at this, Nine of Pentacles energy. Near future energy. This is a single king. This is a single queen. Coming together, right? Releasing the karma, releasing the trauma of the past, of the relationships that you were both involved in. Moving forward, cleansing the slate. A white blank page, like that Mumford and Sons song. They're just showing me a white blank page and the canvas to paint any way you like it. Lots of abundance coming in, guys, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Keep on working towards your goals, feminine. That's exactly what you should be doing right now. Let's get one more. I'm going to get one more card here. Yep. This is like the higher perspective. I asked for advice for the feminine. See beyond. seeing beyond the 3D, seeing beyond the mind and seeing into that third eye. Just like, look, the Ace of Wands that the masculine is doing, look, feminine, you're asked to see beyond as well. So you're both seeing beyond the limitations. You're both seeing beyond any fights you've had, any disagreements or any separation. And you're seeing that this is a grand symphony, that this is an endless symphony. It goes on and on and on. I love you guys so much. And again, I'll try to hop on later for another reading. This was kind of a shorter one, but sending you guys lots of love. Talk to you soon. Take care.